new business. First item is resolution number 14-129, accepting a donation from South End Coalition for the senior center in the amount of $500. Darcy?
Good evening again. I would just like to move that we make a recommendation to accept the resolution 14-129 to accept the $500 from the South End Coalition.
Move to approve resolution number 14-129.
It's been moved and approved. Councilmember Halsey, would you like to speak on your movement?
Yeah, we know it's money, but we may as well take it.
Councilmember Putnam?
Take the workshop, have no objections,
Thank you.
Any other comments from the council? Any comments from the citizens? Hearing none, roll call.
Councilmember Halsey?
Aye.
Councilmember Jones?
Aye.
Councilmember Kay?
Aye.
Councilmember Smith? Aye. Councilmember Putnam?
Aye.
Councilmember Steiger?
Aye.
Councilmember Walker?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution number 14-115, authorizing the mayor to issue a request for proposal in order to secure a contract for professional legal services. Who wants to speak on this item?
This is the resolution that we brought forward to look at yearly contracts for professional services. Richard will be able to budget appropriately for the year, and there is an RFP for your consideration. I think it's a good idea.
Any other? Council's pleasure.
Move to approve resolution 14-115, authorizing the mayor to issue a request for proposal in order to secure a contract for professional legal services.
Second. Okay, moved and seconded. Trent, Councilmember Walker?
We discussed this sometime.
Councilmember Kay?
Yeah, a lot of work went into this, effort, and I think a good product came out of it, and we owe it to the citizens to see what's out there. Nothing against current services, it's just looking at options, and we hope that current services submit the bid as well.
Any other comments from the councilman? Any comment from the citizens? No other comments? Roll call?
Councilmember Jones?
Aye.
Councilmember Kay?
Aye.
Councilmember Smith?
Aye.
Councilmember Putnam?
Aye.
Councilmember Steiger?
Aye.
Councilmember Walker?
Aye.
Councilmember Halsey?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Resolution number 14-122, authorizing the execution of a contract with King County INET for internet services for the city of Pacific. Who's on point for this? Okay.
As reported last week, there are no substantive changes to the contract with King County INET. We have been advised by Auburn IT that they encourage adoption as well.
Okay. What's the council's pleasure?
Move to approve resolution number 14-122.
Second.
Councilmember Halsey on your move. Speak on.
Continue the contract we had in the past. That's all I have.
Councilmember Putnam.
It's just housekeeping, continuing the existing service for essentially the existing price, with no significant changes.
Any other council member like to speak on? Hearing none, citizens, anybody from the citizens want to speak on this issue? I don't see anybody jumping up. Roll call, council.
Councilmember Kay?
Aye.
Councilmember Smith?
Aye.
Councilmember Putnam?
Aye.
Councilmember Steiger?
Aye.
Councilmember Walker?
Aye.
Councilmember Halsey?
Aye.
Councilmember Jones?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 14-123, authorizing the execution of agreement with the city of Auburn for deep tank services for the Baxter truck.
Because basically a renewal of contract that we already had with Auburn in previous years for decant of our Vector truck. We don't have a decant facility. The cost for building one is more than we'd like to spend. This is the least expensive way for us to decant.
Would you like to clarify
What decant is? Whenever you Vector out something, you have a large amount of water. Basically, it's getting rid of the water. Also, with Auburn, we can get rid of the majority of solids. There are some solids that we do have to take to special places. But yeah, it's basically getting rid of the excess water in the Vector truck.
What's the council's pleasure?
I have a question.
Okay.
I have two questions. I didn't see it last week, but in the contract, it specifies how much. How much as far as weight or not to exceed 50 tons per month or 300 tons per year? Do we know what we're averaging?
We're way below that, actually, yeah. It'll probably go up this year, but I don't think from what we've figured out, I don't think it will exceed that.
And then there's also a thing in here about their facility improvement and tying us to contributing to the improvement of facilities. That concerns you a little bit.
That was in the last time we had the contract.
Yeah, it was in there last time.
One of the concerns we had last time, too.
And I know, I know it was in last year's contract too. This is the same contract. And it is a concern. And they did do some upgrades to the facility. They have not requested anything from us for that.
Is there any kind of, there's nothing in here, but I don't know if it's a wink and a nod that says they're not going to charge us an excess. If they're $500,000 a piece and they decide to replace it and we're stuck with a $250,000, you use it, you're going to pay half kind of deal.
I can't answer that legally. As far as the legal part of it, I'm saying that probably we could be, but more likely what they're going to do is just upgrade and enlarge, so it's not a $500,000 bill. What they would probably do is ding us next year on a higher basis. And at that point, go ahead.
Where does Algona take theirs?
Auburn does most of Algona's.
And so if there's improvements, few cities contributing.
Yeah, several cities, yeah.
Okay.
There's several places that actually take their stuff. There's even some private companies that take their stuff to Auburn. So it's not just us.
Well, maybe our city attorney might look at that decant facility improvement statement, item 5, because it makes a statement, but does not clarify specifically how or what percentage of participation by the city of Pacific in improvements. So it's kind of vague in a general statement. So how much they can actually hold us to, I'm not sure.
Right.
In a general way.
I believe, if I may,
Yep.
goes that the agreement was, or the paragraph was written in such a way that the city of Pacific desires at that time to participate in funding the improvement set out, and that it would be what we believe we should pay, based probably on a percentage of the use of the facility. So I think the city is protected in that side.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the council? Any comments from the citizens? Seeing none? Roll call? Oh, sorry about that. Shame on me.
Move to approve resolution 2014-123. Second.
Discuss on your motion, Councilmember
No further discussion on it?
Trey? All right. Roll call.
Councilmember Knutson?
Aye.
Councilmember Putnam?
Aye.
Councilmember Steiger?
Aye.
Councilmember Walker?
Aye.
Councilmember Halsey? Councilmember Jones?
Aye.
Councilmember Tate?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 14-124, authorizing the purchase of equipment trailer for the Public Works Department in the amount of $6,568.26.
We don't have an equipment trailer that can do some of the things we need to do. We can't haul long pipe or heavy pipe. We can't haul our eco blocks except for one at a time. Also, some of the equipment we have, some of the mowers and things, if we have to take them in for service, we have to have somebody haul them in to Typically, they charge us $100 per trip, which means $100 to pick it up and $100 to bring it back. Also, if we do end up with the next item, which is the mini excavator, we do not have, it will require a trailer to haul it on. And I priced out from 4 different places. Washington Tractor was able to give us the best deal because we've dealt with them in the past, for one thing. I've gotten prices anywhere from what they've quoted us, $2,000 above and higher for the same kind of trailer.
So, I have a question, has this been brought up with Public Works or
Yes,
Finance?
it was brought through Public Works, Finance, and Finance, yes.
Was it in our last meeting? 'Cause I don't-
It was in January or February's meeting in Finance, but it was brought through both, yes.
You just don't remember. Councilman Walker?
Did you talk to them about delivering it here?
Yes,
And the-
and they will, that's no problem.
So what's the council's pleasure?
Go ahead and make a motion then.
Anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 14-124.
Second.
Councilmember Cave?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. It's a tilt deck trailer. It did come to Finance Committee. It was in the budget. And I think it's something that we need.
Councilmember Walker? Councilmember Steiger?
Just one thing, I noticed I was going down the freeway, and I noticed over there at Valley, they had some used trailers in it. Is there, have we pursued any used ones out there at all?
I didn't pursue any used ones, no. I could if the council would like me to. One of the reasons why I didn't pursue any used ones, well, I just didn't. I'm sorry.
Councilmember Cave?
I shopped around for used trailers, and it's tough to find a used trailer for a decent price. I mean, for the extra money you pay new, just having a new set of rated tires on it is worth the extra money.
Okay, I'm just questioning,
So, I think in this case, it's best to have new.
Councilmember Holden?
used trailers, kind of like buying a used pickup in Eastern Washington. Farmers beat it to death before they put it on.
And, I have a question related to the rating, you've checked the rating?
Yeah, it's rated for anything we have, plus, like I said, if we do end up with the excavator, it's rated heavier than what the excavator would require. That was part of the reason why it is the one it is.
Okay. Excellent. Any other comments from the council members? Any comments from the citizens?
Don Thompson, 416 Second Avenue Southeast. Give me a little background. I grew up with construction equipment. My father was one of the first operators of a backhoe when they were putting them on farm tractors in California. I had 25 years experience in the rental industry as a mechanic on all types of construction equipment prior to my retirement in 2009. A trailer that's big enough to haul the excavator is going to have special brakes, possibly air brakes. It will have a pedal hitch. None of the city's vehicles, smaller than the dump trucks, would be heavy enough to haul a trailer of that size. So I think this should be taken into consideration as to what you got to pull it with and how often you're going to be using it.
That was discussed.
Huh?
That was discussed.
I can answer
Yeah,
that,
please.
though. This one actually has electric brakes, and it can be hauled behind any of our utility trucks and both the dump trucks. And it's a 2 5/16 ball,
Including with the excavator on?
including with the excavator on it.
And a pedal hitch can be.
We could use pedal hitch as well, it's either way.
Okay. Thank you. Any other comments, questions?
Yeah, the excavator, the mini excavator.
Still excavator. General. Hearing no other questions or comments, roll call.
Councilmember Putnam?
Aye.
Councilmember Stager,
All right.
Councilmember Walker,
Aye.
Councilmember Halsey, Councilmember Jones,
Aye.
Councilmember Kay,
Aye.
Councilmember Tennyson.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution number 14-127, authorizing the purchase of a mini-excavator for the Public Works Department, the amount of $77,685.79.
This was taken to the Public Works Committee and the Finance Committee, and both committees said, I said to look at a new one for this kind of equipment. So I talked to Brim Tractor, I talked to All West, and all the prices came in about the same. The Yanmar has the best warranty on it. It also has the best bucket connection. It's a hydraulic connection, and we can use our case buckets and our compactor that we can't use on our current backhoes. We can use that with this machine. And that's one of the reasons why I suggest going with this machine. It has a 3-year warranty instead of a 1-year warranty. This is a state bid, so it's already bid out also. Oh, and one other thing, we did use the machine, we tried out the machine last week, the crew did. They can ditch in about half the time. It cuts our ditching in about half the time. They did ditching that would have taken them 2 days and 1 day over on West Valley.
I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 14-127.
Second.
So, speak on your motion, Councilmember Kay?
Yeah, it just makes sense to have something like this for the type of work that we do. 3 backhoes, it's kind of overkill, and for standard ditch work, just being able to set an excavator up and just kind of track backwards without having to set outriggers out to secure the backhoe. I mean, that's where all your time's lost with the backhoe. And you got more reach with the excavator, and you can do more work with the excavator. Now, there's some work that you can't do with it that we can do with the backhoes, but we got backhoes, so it's nice to have an extra tool in the toolbox.
Councilmember Kay?
I like that it cuts man-hours.
Councilmember Halsey?
$77,000 by a whole lot of trouble.
And it's, I have a question related to, again, I know it's been to the finance, but it's within our budget planned out for this coming year.
It wasn't budgeted, but it is, we do have it in the budget.
It's out of the replacement.
It's out, yeah.
And we're good with Rich? Rich, we're good with that? Okay. Any other comments from the council? Councilmember Stager?
Again, is trying to, there's not a lot of open ditches that we have. And it wouldn't be a use, would it, in the retention pond?
Yeah, it actually is, because we can actually crawl down in there without doing a lot of damage with this, because the ground pressure is a lot different than a backhoe. Plus, it can get in and out a lot easier.
Okay. Again, have we looked at that used one compared to a new one?
Yeah, well, no, because Public Works Committee and Finance Committee both told me that they wanted me to only pursue new ones.
Because the reason I'm asking this question is I see quite a few used ones sitting around, and I was questioning that after we had our meeting.
The Brim was the only one that had any used ones, and they were used JCBs, and they were 2,000 hours and higher.
And now, in order to, this has to be trailered also to every location.
Correct,
We
yes,
use it, right?
yep, yes. But typically, when you're doing anything with it, you're gonna be loading into a dump truck, so you're gonna just take it with the dump truck when you go. Yes.
Again, what was some of the attachments that we already have present that we could?
Well, this comes with 2 buckets. It's gonna come with a 48, not the 60, and I should have changed that, I apologize. After using it, we decided the 60 was way too big, for dumping into the truck. So this one comes with an 18 and a 48. We have 12-inch, a 16-inch, a 36-inch, and a compactor that we can use on it from our own backhoes.
Any other questions from the council?
And one other thing, is that we can also rent, if we need an extra brushing head, we can also rent a brushing head for this fairly reasonable. So if we need extra brushing that we can't get done with the machine we have, this can go into places we can't go with the tractor we have. So this will actually be more versatile in that way too.
Hearing, seeing no other comments, roll call?
Councilmember Stager,
Aye.
Councilmember Walker,
Aye.
Councilmember Hogan, Councilmember Jones,
Aye.
Councilmember Page,
Aye.
Councilmember Smith,
Aye.
Councilmember Putnam.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution, number 14-126, authorizing the execution of agreement